Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. And in today's video, we are doing gameplay with 100 overall Zach EDEY. This might be the new best card in the game. I don't know. Interested to compare him to Yao and honestly see which one is better. This card's going to be insane, though. I can tell you all that with total confidence. A 7'5" big with a 7'11" wingspan who's 99 everything. Going to be absolutely broken. Shout out my guy Daryl for letting me use his account to record this video. I appreciate it quite a lot, and I'm excited to see what the Zach EDEY card can do, man. He is 7'5", 99 offense, 99 defense, 99 everything. The card looks unbelievable, of course. A couple 97s and 98s, but yeah, the card is insane. Legend brick wall, Hoff, everything else, basically. Add any Hoffs you want, honestly, to the card. Anything you want, he can get all the badges. Like, the card is ridiculous, obviously. That's not really a surprise at this point in the year. But 7'5", this card might be better than Yao. Like, legitimately, I'm really interested to see whether or not he's actually better than Yao or not. Speaking of Yao, my guy Daryl has him too, by the way. So, yeah, ridiculous. I cannot imagine playing against this team. Okay, I just greened a half bar, so there you go. That should tell you right there. I don't know. Rhythm shooting is crazy. Good shot right there for EDEY. We are at a low difficulty, I guess. His shot, to be fair, is not insane. I mean, neither is Yao's. Like, I would say it's pretty similar to Yao's, actually, in terms of overall jump shot speed. It's smooth enough and easy enough to green. It's fine, right? It's not the best jumper you've ever seen, but it is fine. Let's change the camera angle here. There we go. That's better. And look, he's a giant. He's also got Jimmy Butler escape, which is really, really glitchy, obviously. His step back low-key looks cold, too, if I'm not mistaken. He's got a decent drag back as well. And obviously the slashing ability is insane. I mean, this card's just as good as Yao. I'm not sure he's, like, definitively better, but he's just as good. They're going to do the same thing on the court. They're both absolutely giant, huge, fast bigs that are going to be extremely glitchy and actually have a little bit of off-the-dribble game as well. Obviously an unbelievable card, and yeah, he's right there with Yao as the best cards in the game. Like, I would think at the center position, if you don't have Yao, Zach EDEY's the best. If you have Yao, no need to get Zach EDEY, although not very many people have Yao, obviously, but they're basically the same card. I don't really see anything about this card that makes me go, yeah, he's better than Yao, or yeah, he's worse than Yao. At least from what I'm seeing so far, it feels like they're about the same level of cards. So, with that being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what this 100 overall Zach EDEY can do. Alright, getting into this game. Our opponent's got 100 overall Draymond. He's got Nick Collison. He's got Corey Brewer. He's got a fine team. He just doesn't have answers for, oh my goodness. Whew. He doesn't have answers for Zach EDEY at all, as you can tell. Yeah, this guy's team, Denny Avdia, Corey Brewer, and Draymond. It's a lot of defense, decent size in the backcourt, but it's not the type of team that's going to be able to come out here and compete against the squad that we have on the court, I don't believe, by any means. Try to not give the rim run here. Good defense by EDEY. Blocks the shot and just going the other way in transition. Stop on the break, pop on the break. Zach EDEY in your face, green bean. Okay. Yeah, this card is balanced. Great start by Zach EDEY. I think my opponent just doesn't have anybody really size-wise even close to competing with him right now, and that's going to be difficult to do much against. Board here, we push the floor in transition. What's his crossover looking like? Not the worst. Drag back here, hop step through all the way to the rim. He's tired, it doesn't matter. Easy finish. I guess the only positive is that this card is going to get tired relatively easily, and he's not going to feel quite as fast laterally probably as the stats say he will because of how big he is. I noticed that's something with Yao as well that seems to be true. But yeah, I mean, this card is still going to be unbelievable, dude. He's so just explosive with once he catches the ball. Like, that first step is just so fast. He's so hard to keep up with, I feel like. And obviously defensively, he's still an incredibly mobile, high-level, versatile big. So X-switch this, play the slip manually. I tried to reach and play it. I thought he was going to throw it to Collison, and I guess I kind of reached myself at the play. He does get free throws with Nick Collison, but still a pretty dominant start by Zach EDEY, I have to say. Looking pretty great. Let's keep it going. So far, he looks insane. I mean, obviously, I don't think that much is. I think that much is very obvious. But let's see if we can keep the positive momentum up. Obviously, I probably could have thrown that. Just dump it in here. We'll go a little post fade here. Bucket team, easy bucket. And so far, yeah, my opponent, I don't even blame him for pausing. He has no answers. There is just a big size advantage here, and EDEY's animations are smooth and nice. His shot's not insane, but at 7'5", it doesn't really need to be, you know what I mean? 7'5" with 99 speed, it's good enough. It is smooth and easy and consistent, even if it's not crazy fast. And obviously he covers so much ground offensively and defensively that's card's a problem, man. He is an absolute problem. X switch this. Try not to get ran around. Get there. Oh, I thought EDEY might get there and disrupt that shot too, but unfortunately not quite able to do so. That's okay though. Whoa, I'm lagging. It don't matter. Downhill drive to the rim. Zach EDEY. Good night. He's unstoppable right now. This is a crazy start to the game, low-key. Good fade right there. Unfortunately, we didn't get back, but he's looking like the man so far. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Slip behind Nick Collison again. Stop on the break. Pop on the break. Bad shot. Bad shot. Look at Paul George grabbing the board. Yep. Boom. Boom. Downhill drive again. I mean, is it possible he's better than Yao? I feel like they do the same thing on the court, but good night, man. He's just, that Jimmy escape is so nice. I mean, Yao's Kobe escape as well, which is obviously really good also, but you can't go up on him on the paint, obviously, because of the size advantage. Defensively, it's like, I mean, that's a good fade. This guy's actually kind of open. Defensively, he's going to cover so much ground. He's also just, you need so much size to stop him as well, as the other thing I feel like about the card. Hit the corner. It's funny because like Shea's one of the best offensive cards in the game, if not like he's very, very high on the list of high-level scorers. And when this EDEY on the court, it's like Shea's an afterthought. And I guess that is partially because I'm doing a gameplay, but I could not imagine playing against this team. This card is unbelievable, man. He really is just as good as Yao, and maybe better. I mean, I'd say he does similar stuff. This guy does not miss, by the way. Our opponent's actually putting up a real fight so far. I got to give credit where it's due. Unfortunately for him, it doesn't really mean a lot because Zach EDEY just glitches him. Okay, that was supposed to be a hop step. And if it gives me the hop step animation there, that's another free bucket, by the way, as well. It just didn't give me the hop step there. But really good first quarter nonetheless here. I think I just gave that up. You know what? We actually recovered to get some sort of contest, and he missed the layup. We'll take it. That is going to do it for the first quarter. 18-14 lead. I think EDEY has all 18 of our points, if I'm not mistaken. The card is... He's going wild. He is definitely going wild so far. Looking pretty dang ridiculous to start this game off. And yeah, let's see if we can just keep some positive momentum going. I don't know why you would ever reach. That makes no sense to me at all, why that would be the way you'd play defense there. And he greens another three. Collison tries to contest from the side, but unable to get there. And EDEY did not have all 18. He had 15 of 18 because obviously we had that Shea 3 ball, but still really doing a lot of good stuff so right now. As he gets himself another three, and he's just looking like the man, honestly. And if you help off at all with the corner, yep, thank you. Wide open three, Green Bean. I don't know, man. He does everything great. He's a complete problem with his size. He's a mismatch expert in a lot of ways. I mean, the card's going to be just an absolute problem on the court. Gets a block there. Unfortunately, gets called for a foul, but still showing the defense that he's got. I don't know, man. The card's just doing it. He really is. So give credit where it's due. But I'm not looking forward to in all honesty, having to play against this card. I will say it's a good positive because like obviously Yao is already in the game as well. So he's not completely game breaking in that we don't have any cards in the game like him, if that makes sense. And that is a positive. That hop step animation, I gotta finish that. I mistimed the layup. That's a clean hop step too. Just gotta not mistime the layup. But yeah, at least there's like, he's not completely game breaking in that there's already, I mean he is, but he also isn't, and that there's already a card like him. And 2K did just give him the best probably attainable center in the game as well, or give us the best one today in Common Malowach, who looks like a better version of Roy Hibbert and is a great card with pretty darn good athleticism. He's got 87, I think it's 87 base speed, so that means with Larry Brown as your coach, that's a 93 speed. Like at 7'2", that as your base speed is more than good enough to really compete against the best at the center position. And so that's the good thing, is we're going to get more and more of those types of attainable centers. And that's the thing. A guy like Malowach can go out there and compete against Zach EDEY and Yao Ming, guys like that. He's not as good as they are, but you don't need those cards to succeed. You can still win without those cards. I promise you that. I've watched, I mean, the best players in the world lose with those cards. Like at the end of the day, the game is not as, it is very pay to win. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, it's also not entirely. Like, you can compete without spending ridiculous, unbelievable amounts of money and stuff like that if you don't want to. And that's what I personally recommend. I think that's what most people realistically are doing and should be doing. Because the game is, it can very easily become a money pit very quickly if you're chasing cards like this every single week. Because for the rest of the year, there's going to be a lot of cards like this, like Cooper Flag. There's going to be a lot of cards that are going to be like, oh my goodness, this card's amazing. But as we get more and more of those cards, the amount at which cards can get better starts to shrink, for one, because we already have 7'5", 99 everything guys that have decent sigs and a pretty good jump shot now. Like the level of improvement that cards can make at this point is shrinking. You know what I mean? And for as dominant as he is, he's 20. I mean, we're in a 2-point game right now. Now, obviously, I'm forcing too much with EDEY. If I was playing smarter, this would not be a 2-point game. But at the same time, he's 69% from the field. It hasn't been the most ridiculous, unbelievable gameplay ever. You know what I mean? But he's OP. Don't get it twisted. 26 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 11 to 16, 4 4 from 3. Card is phenomenal. At the same time, you don't need him. You can compete without him. You can beat this card if you were to play against him. And he's also going to be like 9 million MT. So don't stress too much about the unattainability of this card, because we're going to keep getting more and more high-level attainable cards. The gap between the best cards and the attainable options is going to continue to shrink. Like, realistically, we're good. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace!